Hi everyone. I'm very happy to see everyone again today. Um, one of the very popular questions that I receive from my friends, especially the one who are the young graduates or the students, that is, well, if I have a safe like $10,000 or $15,000, what I can invest into to generate some sort of returns, to earn some extra cash. Um, Quite often in those times, I just said to them, well, think if you are smart like Warren Buffett and you're actually investing in the stock market and you can make a consistent return of say 20 to 25% per year. What would that mean? So basically, that means you're making $2,500 per year on a consistent basis. Well, I'm not saying that $2,500 is not a good amount of money, but if you think about the options and the things that you can do with that money, it's not much. There's not much you can do with $2,500. So my answer quite often surprised a lot of my friends. I said to them, well, at this stage in their life, I don't think it is a good idea to start investing in the stock market or other external channels like cryptocurrencies or property. The reason for that is when one's still young and inexperienced, the earning capacity is very limited. So instead of investing into something like stock market to try to make some sort of return, but at the same time locking away the capital, I would strongly suggest that person invest into themselves first, with the purpose of improving their earning capacity. Let's look at some of the examples, some of the ways that someone can actually invest in themselves, especially in Australia, to improving their earning capacity. Like I did my bachelor and my master in Australia, but even after that, I still found that it's really hard to get a job in the industry. Um, Through research, I realized that it is really important that I actually do some sort of like professional certificates. So at that time, after I graduated from my master, I decided to do a diploma of financial planning, for instance. And that short course, like 3 months online course, and actually assisted me with getting my first full-time job um, with a big organization, which is Commonwealth Bank. Um, so I would strongly suggest the young graduates or students, instead of investing their savings into the stock market or other investing channels, think of the professional certificates or other qualifications which is relevant to your industry. Try to get those done first, or even something simple like improving your Excel skills. Um, those gonna help because when employer look at the your applications, they consider your skills as well, not just your degree. So I think that is really important to invest in. Um, a second thing. Well, not many people think of this, but it is really important in Australia, especially, um, which is learning how to drive. Um, well, you might be surprised that a lot of employers actually have driving as a requirement to get into the job. Not necessarily that you have to drive or something, but it's just a requirement. And let's not just talk about jobs. I think in general in Australia, we're living in a very big country, and traveling here, commuting here is very popular. Um, Now, knowing how to drive is really important for your future because it can actually save you a lot of time when you need to travel from one place to the other. Knowing how to drive also expand the opportunity to discover other things which you couldn't do without knowing how to drive. So, from my experience, since I know how to drive, I actually save a lot of times. I can go to the places that I want. I can go to my friend place. I can carry my friends and all that. They actually open my social network. They open a lot of doors to different things. So it is really important that you get your driving in place. And remember, it takes a few years for you to get good as well on the road. So say, if you like me, I learned how to drive around 23. It took me a few years until I became really good at driving and comfortable with that. That is the second thing. Well, the third thing, which I think you can use the money you're saving to invest into, is English. We're living in an English-speaking country, and never underestimate the importance of speaking good English. Well, of course, I know that there's a lot of jobs which don't require you to speak English. Um, but think about the interviews, for example. If you want to pass the interview, like even the phone interview, before speaking to the hiring manager face to face, or before going to the assessment center, competing with all the local students, um, you really need to have the confidence in your language skills. So if your English is not up to that standard yet, I really suggest that you invest your time and money into English courses. Well, the best thing you can do is, when you are still a student, try to get some jobs which require you to use English instead of speaking your local language. I mean your native language, because these one basically they're gonna improve your speaking skill, your listening skills, or some job maybe require you to use your phone skill, which is really good, because a lot of jobs these days you have to speak to the customer or other stakeholders on phone. Um, or look for some opportunities where you have to interact with customers, um, speaking English. So all these, little by little, they're going to build up your confidence. So once you have your degree in place, you have some working experience, you know how to drive, you got professional certificates, and you're very confident with your English. All these gonna help you to compete, and gonna help you to get the job that you want. Um, so to sum up, let's look at two scenarios. Someone with $10,000 and they want to make some short, not short, but they want to make some monies. They want their money to work for them, and they invest in the stock market, making 20-25% return, which is like $2,500 per year. With someone who's sort of patient, a little bit more patient, invest in themselves first, by doing short courses, learning the important skills like driving, or try to get experience, or build confidence in English, in the language skills, and they actually end up getting a very good job, say with a small, medium, or even a large organization, and they end up making, say, the first full-time job, I say 65K per year, for example. Well, with an average standard of living, that is equivalent of about $25,000 per year. Only then, when you already have a good job, when you get some experience to the professional life, and your saving getting bigger and bigger, at that point, only at that point, we start considering the options to sort of invest your free monies, your free cash, to make even more returns. And at that time, what to invest into, whether that is a business or stock market, cryptocurrency, or properties, and we discuss the details, the advantages and the disadvantages of these investment vehicles in the following videos. Thank you for listening, and I hope everyone gained some knowledge from this short video. And as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave some comments. And don't forget to like and share my videos, and also subscribe as well. Thank you very much, and have a good week, everyone. Bye.